Hey everyone, this is your girl Lala, aka the baddest woman of YouTube, and I am here for another wrestling tea, as you can see here. Wrestling tea. So if you are new to my channel, make sure you go ahead and click on the subscribe button down below, and also click on the notification bell so you'll be able to know that I had uploaded new videos. So there's been a lot going on in the wrestling world. Let's see. Word on the street is Big Cass had gotten a seizure, but it wasn't like, oh, he was in a match or anything like that. But what was crazy though, What was crazy though was that he got in a seizure, but it was like at a meet and greet. So they thought, like, some people thought it was staged. So, and some people was like, calling for a medic. So he didn't get a chance to wrestle that night. He did end up realizing that he woke up in the hospital. And Tommy Dreamer was like, hey, he didn't get the seizure because of drug abuse. Because, a lot of people was just like, oh, Shorty was probably on drugs and That's not even the case. And, that's how some people are, because some people probably thought that he fell off and he started using drugs again. That's why he probably got the seizure, but nope. Wasn't drugs. Sorry, not sorry. Now, if everybody's aware of a wrestler from way back in my time, before I even existed, and then after I existed, apparently, ex-WWE star Dynamite Kid has died at the age of 60. They don't say what he had, because all I remember was that he did retire from wrestling, and also he was in a wheelchair from getting his leg amputated, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he ended up losing his left leg. So most likely, and he was the former partner of the British Bulldog. They used to be tag team partners, and I believe tag team champions as well. So he died at the age of 60, and rest in peace to him, and also prayers go out to his family, his friends. And it gave an impact on the whole WWE people who's been there. Vince McMahon, like, he knew him, his dad, so most likely he's at a better place in life, and that's that. Now, also, whereas the NWA Championship is on the line as we speak in January, apparently, if y'all know him as I know him as Magnus from TNA, but he goes by Aldis. Let me look this up. Nick Aldis. So I know him as Magnus from TNA, but apparently another former TNA champion is challenging him for the title, which is James Storm. So most likely they will be going at it in January at the pop-up event that's in Tennessee. So best of luck to both of them, and we'll just see what happens, who's walk away as the next champion. Now, also what to address is, what's crazy is people is still saying Becky Lynch is not clear to wrestle. When I tell you, this girl went to her Twitter and shut down the rumors real quick, to the point where she had a picture. She says, and I quote, "I'm seeing reports that I might not be clear for TLC. Let me say this clearly as I can. Nothing will keep me from fighting on December 16th. I've got heads to slap and a title to keep. The man will come around." And there is a picture of her. I think it looks like a live event. No, it looks like a picture of her in Evolution. I'm going to say Evolution because I remember this picture. Yeah, it's like a picture of her at Evolution where she's about to, like, punch Charlotte in the face. So pretty much the man is still coming to TLC, and she is able to wrestle. Now, somebody else we're hoping and praying to God to be cleared is Mr. Get These Hands himself, Braun Strowman. He did release a picture also in social media about his elbow. Right now he is working his way back from elbow surgery. But what's going on is that he is scheduled to face Baron Corbin. And, if he wins, he gets a title shot against Brock Lesnar. I mean, they treat him Braun Strowman real bad. Just give him the Universal title. So, but if he isn't clear, because they don't know if he's clear yet, he's not able to compete in TLC, and you know how that goes. Baron Corbin will be the general manager, and it's going to look like a hot mess. I'm just saying. Now, also, whereas everybody knows with AJ Styles, his contract is about to expire within the next year. So what's going on is that another set of people whose contract is about to expire next year is also Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Word on the street is New Japan Pro Wrestling is looking to get back Anderson, Shinsuke Nakamura, and they're looking to get Gallows as well. They had an interest in them. They say that they want them back. So who's to say, if Anderson Gallows contract expires, they might go back to New Japan Pro Wrestling. Who knows? In addition, as well, whereas word on the street about the whole women's tag team championships, I think it's bound to happen. I don't care what nobody says. There've been talks about it, but nobody hasn't been saying anything. I know. Whereas if y'all watch Monday Night Raw, when they did that Q&A with Bayley and Sasha, they was talking about it, and Bayley comes out and says, "Hey, I think we should have women's tag team championship belts." Shit, I don't see why not. Y'all brought in, majority of people y'all brought into WWE is girls. Girls from in the U.S. Girls from all over the goddamn globe. Y'all brought in girls even from the Mae Young Classic, so I don't see what's the problem of having, women tag team championships. Now, are they going to do, SmackDown and Raw women's tag team champions like they do with the men? I hope so. Are they going to also bring that over to NXT as well, keep that same energy? Who knows? But there has been talk about, sorry, texting back. I know, I'm being rude. Sorry. Yeah, there has been talk saying, hey, we should have women's tag team champions. It seems fair. I mean, they did a bomb-ass job at Evolution with that women's battle royal. So, and then we had a women's Royal Rumble. So, we need to just push it up a notch. Hell, TNA did it. They did a TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions. So, WWE can do the same thing. It's okay. It'll work out for the best. But other than that, that's all I have for the wrestling tea today, of that nature. And I also will go ahead and put all the information that I got down below in the description box. Tell me what you guys thought about, Dynamite Kid passing away, Big Cass having a seizure, also potential women's tag team championship belts. I think it's gonna be in the works. That's all I can say. And I can most likely I will put that information down below in the description box and let y'all know. Y'all go ahead and read on in the comments. I mean, not in the comments, but in the article itself. Also, do you guys think Becky Lynch is going to show up at TLC? Is she fully cleared? Do you guys think Braun Strowman gonna show up? Leave that information down below. Till then, you guys have an awesome day. Bye.